Let's shift gears and go to the Capitol, where Governor Kathy Hochul outlined her plans for this new year. Her State of the State address happening this afternoon.
News 10 ABC's Capitol correspondent Jamie DeLine joining us live right now from the state capitol with more details on her address. Jamie, let's start with the issues that the governor is focusing on for the year.
John and Trishna, Governor Kathy Hochul says the state of New York is strong, even stronger now than it was 2 years ago when she took office. Now, when it comes to the issue of crime, Governor Kathy Hochul says she wants a task force that will look into cracking down on retail theft. She also wants to crack down on illegal pot sales as well. And when it comes to hate crime, she wants 24 crimes to be added to the list eligible for prosecution.
So, Jamie, crime was a big issue. What about housing as well? I know that was on her list. She wanted to create all this housing. She ran into some roadblocks there. Where do we stand with that?
Yeah, John, housing was a big one. We were all waiting to hear what she was going to announce. She says that she wants to add new housing by taking over state sites and renovating them, such as like former prisons, to repurpose them to make up to 15,000 new units of housing. And in New York City, she wants to legalize basement apartments. However, she says more needs to be done on this issue.
Jamie, let's ask you about the topic of the economy that's hitting everybody's pocketbooks, even with inflation cooling down a little bit. Did the governor have any relief in sight for New Yorkers who are still paying those high rent costs, high grocery costs?
Yeah, affordability was a big theme in her speech today. She already mentioned that she wants to ban copays for insulin on certain insurance plans. She also wants to expand the paid family leave law to add that to prenatal doctor's appointments. And in addition, she's calling for manufacturer training centers here in upstate New York.
And Jamie, any read on how the crowd react to the speech? Usually you can get a sense from those lawmakers if they're all behind. Is there any bipartisan support for some of these things where you heard a raucous reaction to it, like they all wanted something that she recommended?
Yeah, I spoke to Assembly Minority Leader Will Barclay, and he says when it comes to crime, he is supportive of some of the measures that she laid out. However, he says the devil is always in the details, and we'll get a better understanding about what those are next week when she talks about her executive budget.